wrong?
No, hide it.
Oh, okay. Oh, quick.
Did anybody see that? Nobody saw it? Are you sure? I think my producer is lying to me. We just saw the beautiful purple dress. Okay. I think they tried to spoil our surprise, Liz. Okay, are you ready for our big reveal? Okay. Ta-da, no. Ta-da, no. It is hidden, ladies. Oh yes, Diana Facebook, you got it right. It is the Korres Elixir. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is my beauty secret that I just recently fell in love with 2 days ago. And I will tell you, we are extremely lucky to have this here because we brought in 1,000 last night at 8 p.m. And do you know we sold out of it? Luckily, Liz Folis is not only the Vice President of Education for the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Athens, Greece, which is Korres, but her husband happens to be the president.
And I said, you better.
And so Liz said, I'm going on the Friday night show. Amy wants to have this elixir. Can you get some more? And she did. Now, let me just tell you something about this elixir and why it's my beauty pick and what's so special about Amy's Beauty Must Have. My Beauty Must Have is a product that I use. It's not just a product I love, it's a product that I use. And a lot of you ask me, what is it that I use? I just fell in love with this on Wednesday. I put a little bit on my hand when I got a sample. And I thought, oh, I always do a little test patch, make sure I try a lot of beauty products, make sure everything's A-okay. It was fine. I put some on my face. I went and threw all my clothes and the dirty laundry, started sorting things. I came back to my bathroom and I looked in my mirror and I was shocked. Shocked at what I saw after a couple drops of this amazing elixir. Lifted, more even skin, firmness back to my skin. I was absolutely shocked. Shocked. That was after one night. Next morning, I washed my face. I did the 2 drops again, and I could not believe how amazing my skin looked. So I am so thrilled that Liz was able to bring in, there's only 1,500. That's all, and they stole from a different store. And the one store that was supposed to get this sells it for $100. We took $38 off. We're going to firm, we're going to brighten, we're going to smooth, we're gonna soften your skin. And I will show you how just a little drop will do you. And wait till you see the transformation that's gonna happen in my hand after 1 drop. And it's such unique ingredients. And what we love again about Korres and George Korres, who has the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Athens, Greece. His wife, Lana Korres, is an amazing scientist, biochemist who works with these natural ingredients to deliver incredible results in your skin. So if you want the hottest anti-aging product, look how everything's starting to firm. Look at the glow that's coming to my skin. And that's not fake, Liz.
No, it's remarkable. And when Amy came in last night, it was so remarkable that in the salon, the women that were in there actually turned around immediately from seeing her skin and bought it right away.
I mean, my makeup artist sees me every day. She touches me up. I do my own makeup, but she touches me up. And she was looking at my skin and she's like, what did you just do in like 12 hours since I saw you? And I said, oh my gosh, you've got to try this elixir. She turned around to her computer and ordered it. We're gonna share with you the details and what makes this so magical. Take a listen.
Earth's gold, nature's most precious plant, the saffron flower, else known as the crocus flower, growing in Kozani, North Greece, and giving its name to the land where it comes from, the Crocus village, a unique flower with potent power hidden in its red stigmas, farmed organically by locals who carry this century-old tradition to date, and blossoming once a year for 2 weeks only, turning the fields into an endless purple veil. 150,000 blooms, handpicked by the villagers during the harvest, yield only a kilo of crocus stigmas, and it's those stigmas that give us this precious and immensely powerful elixir.
And then I say, wait.
I know you did.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I was just saying to Liz, how long have you kept this a secret from me? Because I'm looking at her skin, I'm like, and this was months ago.
Yeah.
Because this product launched at the Big S store. You may have seen the beautiful purple display, the gold bottle sitting right there in the center of the store, and the price tag of $98 or $99. So today, to get this at $59.50 is unheard of. Better yet, try it for $19.83. We're talking about what they consider liquid golden grease with over 5,000 natural botanicals. There are no parabens, no mineral oils, nothing synthetic, no synthetic fragrances. So if you're a woman right now who wants to increase firmness, smoothness, you're tired of looking at, you know, all the spring break 1984, 1999, you're tired of looking at that and you want a more lifted look to your skin, you've got to try this new saffron.
Yeah.
And it's an elixir. An elixir, just so everybody knows, I want to explain that. An elixir is different than a concentrate and a serum. Elixir is the most purest form of ingredients, right?
I mean, there you can see, it's an elixir that is the most potent, powerful of all of these ingredients. And to Amy's point, firmness, brightening, you know, somebody was asking me earlier before I came out here, Liz, who is this for and what does it do? And I said, it does everything. It truly does everything.
But it's expensive.
It's very expensive. It's actually more expensive than even gold, as you saw in that video. When you see the 150,000 flowers just to get 1 kilo
That's amazing.
of the saffron that is the star ingredient that's in here. And when you put it on your skin just once, I mean, I did not know that Amy was gonna walk in, you know, with it on. And it was, you just do a double take. And
you do.
That's how amazing it is.
Because that's how I tested it on my hand when I got the sample and Liz is like, oh, it's gonna be on. And I try it and sample absolutely everything. You know, unfortunately my skin pays the price because my skin doesn't like it or it doesn't work for my skin. But she gave me this and I put it on my hand just like this. And I was like, wow, okay, no reaction. Okay, it's beautiful. Let me put it on my skin. And again, it's hard to impress me. I've tried a lot of beauty products and I love the immediate gratification that I got. I got the smoothness that came to my skin, this beautiful light effervescence, this little bit of glow that came to my skin. And then the firmness started. In fact, we're gonna share with you amazing clinicals on this product. I was just told by my producer, unfortunately, this will sell out. There are absolutely no more. The president was here, her husband, Liz's husband, and he's like, Amy, there is no more that we are going to be able to get. I'm sorry. You can see there's 1,600. That's it. And that was supposed to go to a very prestigious store. Well, because Liz has great connections, it's here with us.
And Amy was texting me. She's like, Liz, you have to get this. Please, 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 please. And you know what? I think it's amazing that she wants to share it with all of you. She's like, I don't care what store you have to get it from. You need to get it for our Friday night show because I want women to feel like I feel. And that's exactly what you were saying last night. And
well, it's International Women's Day. We all need to share, you know, that little bit of passion together. It's something that makes a difference in our skin. And like I said, I saw a lot of amazing beauty products. But for me and my skin, when I tried this and was able to see that feel how soft, how remarkably like
glow.
It's game changer, so fast.
Yes, and what I love about this, it's naturally. It's exactly, it's lit from within. She's not putting a highlighter on. You're not putting something on your skin. This is what you can expect when you just put it on your skin. And Amy came in last night with makeup on and you could still
see it through the makeup.
See the glow. And even though you just used it, I think twice.
Twice, but the firmness.
I know.
Why is it that you get, and it's not like a tight where there's some film on your skin. It's just like your skin gets firmer. Tighter, but yet there's still this dewiness that I'm loving back to my skin without having to use any heavy moisturizers or not having to use any heavy type of glow products. So again, it is something unique. It's something different. I think we're all getting a little bit more concerned about what we put on our skin. I think so many of us are looking for something that's going to not only bring the glow back, but that's going to bring the firmness and the youthful look back to our skin. 94.9% natural ingredients inside of this. So I'm really starting to be concerned about all the ingredients, you know, the nasties and what they do to our skin. To have Mother Nature at its finest and get this kind of result is unheard of.
I know, and we are the exclusive beauty partner with these organic, and it's organic, by the way. The ingredients in here are organic. And when you saw in that video, it's only 150,000 flowers. And the little twigs that are inside, the little red twigs that are in there, that's the saffron that goes in here. And what I've learned from Lena Korres, who's a biochemist, said that it is truly a game changer in anti-aging. And what she loves about it is that it does it all. It's not just brightening, it's not just lifting, it's not just firming, it's not just, you know, helping with lines and wrinkles. It does it all.
It's, I'm telling you, clinically studied to not only increase your moisture, elasticity, and firmness. So when you think about perfumes, you know, we have a cologne, which is at the weakest level. Then it goes up to an eau de toilette. Then it goes to an eau de parfum. And its purest form is called parfum. That's exactly what an elixir compares to, is that pure parfum. So you can think of like your concentrates in your serums as your eau de toilette, and that's, you know, and kind of going down that way. But you can see here, clinically shown to firm, brighten, smooth. Think about this. It changes the elasticity in your skin, the appearance of the softness, the moisture levels are increased. That's clinically shown. So again, to have something that is so pure and nature-derived, to give us those kind of results is just unheard of. So I'm glad you're able to pick it up. When it did launch in that big S store, we all know, I saw it there. I was a little jealous they had it before us. But anyway, moving along, or nonetheless, as my mother likes to say, nonetheless, Amy, it's here now, and it's at a better value. So today, we're saving you $38 off one of the top 10 anti-aging products in that big S store. You've got it here today at the best value. So I know it's on its way selling out. Thank you again for entrusting in me your skin. And hopefully we're here to help educate you a little bit on how you can feel better about yourself on such an important